There's a lot of reasons why you'd start a new Raid Shadow Legends account. Maybe you just want the brand new champions from the Ninja Turtles, because this is probably the best way to play Ninja Turtles since original Nintendo. Or maybe you want to earn some free money. Maybe you want to make an alt account. There's so many reasons, but we're going to talk about all of them in today's video and get you all ready to go. What's up, guys? If you're new to the channel here, I'm MtgJedi. Most of you probably been here for a minute, and you're interested in what we're talking about here with Michelangelo. And rightly so, because you can just earn some free money by playing games that you love. And I am partnered with an amazing company. They're not sponsoring this video. I just think that they're awesome. So basically, what you can do is play games that you love and get free money. So this company is called GrabTap, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Then we're going to jump right back into Michelangelo and how to use him to start off your Raid Shadow Legends journey. So this is GrabTap, and you probably never heard of it, but it is an amazing site that's going to let you earn free money. What you're going to do is you're going to collect these coins from playing games that you are probably already playing. For example, this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. You can just go play Raid and get these points and get free money. Now, there's a lot of ways that you can get your money. Very easily, Amazon, Apple, Google Play, and then all other kinds of specific things as well. And it scales. So you can buy these repeatedly. This is not something where these are hard to obtain. You can continue doing this as long as you want. It is really, I mean, it seems too good to be true, but I know from a couple friends of mine who are playing games through this site, this is working. This is legitimate, and you can go try it for yourself today. So if you want to support me, what you're going to do, I'll have this link here. You can follow it and link my account with your GrabTap account, and then you're going to be earning free money by playing Raid. You're going to do easy things like install the game, complete the tutorial, mystery shards, champions, all of the normal things that you would do. And if you want to make a purchase or two, that will help you, of course, but you don't have to do that. Open 2 sacred shards within 10 days. Like all of those things that you would normally be doing, you could just get free points for that. And then it's pretty easy to get 5,000 points. Like if you purchase the daily gem pack for $10, you get $10. So it's anyway, that just makes sense to me, but I'm not encouraging you to spend money. I'm trying to help you make money. But there are lots of other games as well. You know, if you're really into Mech Arena, Marvel Contest of Champions, this is just a short list. There's a lot more games than just these as well. So I would love for you to go earn some free money. And if you don't want to do that, then let's just talk about Raid today and not worry about any of that. But I think that would be helpful for you and for me. So back to Raid. This is an account that my dude Rage started for GrabTap. I think he's doing it as a referral account for his main account, but he might just be doing it as a way to make some money. I think he said within a month he's gonna make $150 or $200 just for playing an account to like level 60, and he's already at level 44. So on his way to success. And I don't know that he's going to keep playing this account long term, but he's set up really nicely to do so if he wants to. He's got a nice collection of a couple of good epics. He started the game with the Thalin promo code. There's a bunch of different promo codes that you can use to start the game with. I'm going to get a couple of those on screen right now so that you have a decision to make. If we hop over to hellhades.com under their promo section, your new player promo code that you choose is so important. And I don't know if you know that there's this many champions that you can actually choose from, but the ones that really stand out still, Monkey King. Okay, it's not gonna like if I highlight it, but I'll do it anyway. Loki is another great one. I would probably not choose him, but he is a sweet legendary. Next up, you would have any of the new ones. So Supreme Gallic, Tuhanrock, or Thalin. I started an account and I loved starting with Sigmund the High Shield, but Stag Knight is great as well. If you want a reviver, Melga is really good. There's just so many, and there's a bunch of download links, going around. I don't have a good download link, so I'm not going to give you mine because you shouldn't use it. But there's free champions that you can start the game with, and as a Pokemon lover, I love starting games with different heroes or Pokemon because it makes for a completely different game experience. So, not only are you going to get to start with Michelangelo, but you can also start with someone like Thalin. Obviously, the best starter is still Kale, but with all of these other, free champions, your starter does not matter as much. So just pick what you want to pick. Now you want to know, okay, so I've started playing Raid. What do I do? Okay, the tutorial is going to walk you through everything pretty much. But the whole first part of the game is going to be campaign. On the very first day, you can probably beat normal and hard. Within the first week, you can probably beat brutal. And of course, I'm hiding that behind myself. So, all of that is going to be your focus. At the beginning of the game, your goal is to beat the campaign. You're going to get insane rewards for doing so, and it's going to help you learn how to play the whole game. You can come out to any of my live streams or put a comment in this video. I'd love to help you get started on your journey or talk tactics if you're making a new account and you've already played the game before. I love thinking about how to start the game in optimal ways, all of that stuff. So I love chatting about that. Spending your gems at the beginning of the game, I love unlocking the sparring pit. I have a whole sparring pit strategy to help you level up champions faster. If you're going to be playing on the account for a while, you're going to want to unlock all of the levels in the gem mine, and you're going to want to purchase masteries for your first probably 3 champions. That is up to you. He's using his energy just to level and not using his gems to buy masteries. I'm sure that he knows of this strategy with the gems. Then after that, you just save your gems for specific things, namely buying energy to complete events in the game. But what you really want to know after 7 minutes, I'm so sorry, is what are we doing with Michelangelo? Okay. So the first thing that you're going to want to do in Raid is you're going to want to probably put crit rate gloves on champions. And 4-star and above is really the only thing that you should be caring about. Once in a while, you'll have to use a lower star ranking than that, but you can get up to 5-star gear very quickly in this game. So, we are going to use some of his silver today. I believe I have full permission to do anything I want here. So we got accuracy and speed and crit rate. When you're building champions for damage in this game, they have to have 100% crit rate. They have to. I don't know that we're going to get that here today, but we are certainly going to try. Oh, we have an accuracy chest. That is really going to help in landing all of the debuffs. And then ideally, you're going to want speed on the boots. Now, I may end up not going with this accuracy chest because I have a specific build that I want to try and I think is going to be insanely good. Shout out to my dude Boozer because he's the one who I saw this from first. So, anyway, let me take a look at the gear here and get it sorted. And then, oh, you know what? I just want to continue this build, actually. So if I was going to go on this thought process here, I would steal these boots, and then I would come up here and I would look for probably the rest of the crit rate that I need. And if possible, I would like some speed. We have these that are already leveled up. That's a great thing to put on there. And using your sorting tools here, that would really help you in finding the gear that you need to find. So we have this one. That's the perfect thing. So we would have some little amount of speed, 100% crit rate, some amount of accuracy, and when we can get it, we're going to do attack. If you have accessories, you're going to put them on. Now, if you've been playing the game a lot longer than this, of course, you're going to be able to make a better build. This is a beginner build for Michelangelo and what you can do going forward. So we're going to save that. It is free now to move gear around on your account. That did not used to be the case. So I want to get this other build up and running so that we can test both of them. Okay, so this sweet build is going to be Toxic, plus his login perception gear, which is actually incredible. Like, these are two of the best pieces on his account, not close. These are usable forever, especially this double speed roll on the perception shield, and that's going to give us a little bit of accuracy. Honestly, not that much, but eventually we'll be able to get more, and hopefully that's going to be enough for now. Can we, like, technically put glyphs on something? Yes, but that's, you know, the 1-star glyphs, they're not going to be that helpful. If we get a relic, like a basic relic, that could be cool to put on him. I think, obviously, one that would be having accuracy would be great. But any kind of relics that you get are going to be helpful. Eventually, we're going to get a 5-star blessing, and we're going to choose... we're going to choose Brimstone. Absolutely, we're going to choose Brimstone. So that will be our damage for a lot of our bosses. And then, of course, we could do masteries as well. We're not going to have that as an availability, but I like the War Master tier 6 mastery along with the accuracy tree support over here. So offense and support masteries when we get available to that. So let's see if we can make my camera focus on me, as well as making progress in some of the areas of the game that he has not completed yet. This is perfect. So clan boss just reset, and we have, like, time remaining. Maybe this is from the previous day. I'm honestly a little confused there. We have an hour left. We have a couple keys. I would say let's go ahead and use one of those keys so that we can try to see how much progress we can make here. I did take gear off of his reviver. I would say let's probably put in Michelangelo here. And probably Dythy would be a better fit so that we have decreased defense. Mikey's going to bring decreased attack. Leech, he does have the decreased defense, so maybe we don't need that. Maybe we could just go with the damage dealer, but it is kind of nice to double up on that sometimes. But I'm going to run a couple things. We're going to get quick hitters at the end of the video here, showing this build and this process. And I think that this will give you enough information to get started and get earning your free money in Raid Shadow Legends. I can already tell this is huge progress for my dude, because, wow, the poison is just such a great way to do damage to bosses in the early game. And then later on, you move on to HP burn and brimstone and, like, you know, raw damage. But in the early game, poison and War Master are just so powerful. Like, we're on 1.2 million here on turn 7. That's incredible. And Mikey is putting up all the poisons. Kale is helping with that as well. It's just a really nice combination. And then whatever epics that you have. But you can replicate this start very easily. And in fact, if you use a download link, you could get Ugo. You could get a lot of really great epics. Maybe even Tagore. There's just so many great epics that you can start the game with. And then once we complete our login calendar for that 5-star blessing and we get Brimstone on here, we'll probably be doing hard or brutal with this team once it's leveled up. So with just this build and not changing gear on anyone else, we are almost to the max key on normal. We're like right below it, and maybe with a little better RNG we would get there, or leveling up some gear, etc. But we've already made progress in the very first area that I tried. The second main area that I wanted to try was Dragon's Lair, because with that Toxic set, that's just an easy upgrade to the team. I think we would be able to clear at least a couple more stages here, but I'm definitely going to see, what's possible. We're going to go, and I think that we should make some easy progress. Yeah, Dragon 8 done. Now there's stage 9 and 10. Getting a little slower now, but there's 11. Cruising through stage 12. Oh, we didn't get 13, but like it was close. It was close. And like levels, masteries, all the normal things that you would do for progression would definitely help you here, especially the gear on some of these champions. But now that we can easily beat stage 12, we have access to 4 and 5-star gear. Usually stage 13 is the one where I tell people to start farming some gear in Dragon, but stage 12 is perfectly fine as well. It was very consistent, it seemed like, and so we could definitely run some levels here to get some better gear. That would be easy and great. I don't know that we're going to make any real progress in Spider, but that's the other one where we would want to try. We would want to go and put Mikey in there, and it's possible that that would be enough damage for him, to clear this as well. So we might as well try. Okay, we definitely beat stage 6. That wasn't bad. But I think it's going to take some effort to get up to stage 10. Stage 10 is where you really start getting the first higher quality accessories for your account and where you can farm for a long time. Stage 10 has a really high level of 5-star accessories. They're probably going to be uncommon, but like that's major progress. So once you get to stage 10 in Spider, that's really when you want to put a little bit of energy into it, maybe during a tournament or clan versus clan fusion, whatever the case might be. So anyway, I think that this build was very successful with the toxic gear. We're not talking anything crazy here, this is beginner level gear, and you can extrapolate this. Once you have the like a good toxic build on Michelangelo, he can come in and do things like solo Ice Golem. He can solo the dragon. All of these different things, he can help you make a lot of progress in this game. I was kind of shocked how good he was. And I think the main reason why is because of this. The taunt is helping with the decrease attack and the leech. But then his passive, where he gets this shield on himself, really helps himself be survivable, because then he's going to be evading hits and he's going to be absorbing damage and all of that good stuff. So Michelangelo is free for everybody to get. The other turtles are obtainable but more difficult, and hopefully they will be achievable as well, because we almost all want Ninja Turtles on our account. Anyway, that'll do it for me here today. I have tons of videos on every content in the game. So if you want to play Raid Shadow Legends and you need help with any area, just check out some other videos on my channel and let me know if you can't find it, and I'll make a video for you. That'll do it from me here today. Have a great one, and I'll see you in the next video.